Namaste and welcome to the next episode of Clinical Ayurveda. Myself, Dr. Mayuresh Akte. In last episode, we were discussing Shodhita Sthapana Karma and we have seen that Shitavirya, Madhurajitta Kashaya Rasa are required to stop the bleeding or for this Shodhita Sthapana Karma. I have asked you one question. Shitavirya, as by rule, Stambhane Himaha, is useful to stop the bleeding, but can Ushna Guna also can be used to stop the bleeding? And answer is yes. The condition is in surgery. When during operative, if bleeding doesn't stop by any other means, then surgeons use cautery to stop the bleeding, by which the open end of blood vessels are closed. So Ushna Guna in that manner is useful, but it's a unique condition. I have asked you this question for the academic purpose. Now we have discussed the bleeding disorders other than Rakta Pitta, whether there is bleeding condition from nasal or any other orifice, anal canal, etc. And we use Tikta Madhur Kashaya Ras and Shitavirya. Also, the underlying cause of this bleeding disorder, for example, fissure, ulcers, piles, are also be treated along with. Now, if a person has a bleeding disorder but there is no any other disease as such, for example, in summer many people have tendency to have a nasal bleeding, or someone eats spicy food, very spicy food, and has Saratta Malapravati because of that. Here there is no any other underlying disease and bleeding is there, so you will diagnose it as a Rakta Pitta only. When we are we discuss Rakta Pitta as a disease, you will find that the disease has been explained as Mahagada in Charak Chikitsa. Charak Samhita, they have told that it is Mahagada, although it is not mentioned after Mahagada, but in Chikitsa of Rakta Pitta Vyadhi, they have mentioned it is Mahagada, Mahavegi, Shigra, Ashukari, and just like fire destroys all the trees in the forest, this Rakta Pitta, if not treated, kills the person very fast. So, prompt treatment is required. Now, when a person comes to you in OPD level with nasal bleeding in the summer season or some annual bleeding because of some spicy food, etc., it is Rakta Pitta because there is no underlying disease, but you will not find that it is so much Ashukari, Mahavegi. Of course, prompt treatment to stop the bleeding is necessary, but we do not find emergency as such. First point. Second point, in the Samprati of the Rakta Pitta, they have specifically mentioned Yakrut and Kliha involvement. Now, this is Rakta Pitta only because there is no underlying disease, bleeding is there, and in such cases, when the person comes with some localized bleeding, we never hardly think of Yakrut Kliha as their involvement. Now, what is the how we will relate these two things? Just keep this in mind when we are going to discuss Rakta Pitta as a disease. We are going to differentiate these two conditions. Both are Rakta Pitta, but their intensity is different. Last time we have seen the meaning of Shodhita Sthapan as a Rakta Stambhan, and I have mentioned you that there is another meaning which is written in the Tika, Rudra Sthapana iti Rakta Vruddhi Sthira Karana. It means Rudra Sthapana means to increase the blood or Rakta Dhatu and keep its optimum level as it is. In practice, we come across the bleeding sick conditions, no doubt, but this second definition is also equally important because we come across many patients having need of this Rakta Vruddhi and Rakta Sthairya. For example, you will find in lower economic class there is recurrence Pandu. If patient comes to you, we give the treatment, the Rakta Dhatu or hemoglobin is increased, but again because of lack of good nutrition, their parameters of hemoglobin drop, and again you have to give treatment for the same. There are many diseases which have involvement of bone marrow or liver disorders where you will find dropping of WBC or platelet. Even in the dengue-like fever, you will find the platelets are going down. In this case, in these conditions, this second definition has got a very high importance, that Shunya Sthapana means stabilize. Rakta Vruddhi Sthairya Karanam. You have to increase the Rakta Dhatu as such, and also you have to maintain Sthairya Karanam, these all parameters of Rakta Dhatu at the optimum level, and hence we come across all these conditions infrequently. So, along with Rakta Sthamban, Rakta Vruddhi Sthairya Karanam is also a very important definition in today's clinical practice. Now I will put you my logic. I am not claiming that it is correct. I will just put forward my logic about this Sthairya Karanam, and open to you your opinions also. We always treat Rakta Dhatu as a whole, no doubt. But when patient comes to us with the reports, the reports will show that sometime HB is less, sometime WBC are on the lower side, sometime only platelets are on the lower side. Of course, you have to treat the underlying disease, no doubt. But as a symptom, you have to increase these parameters also. So, can we think these points separately in the treatment? If a patient if there are three patients, one is with only a lower HB, one with only WC on the lesser side, one with only platelets on the other side, along with the treatment of the original disease, can we think these three separately? Now I will put my logic. Again, I am not claiming that, or I am not comparing it with any other modern medicines. We treat Rakta Dhatu as a whole only. But in that specific thinking, for low drop down HB, can we give only Lahavasma or iron content to increase the hemoglobin? WBC are the fighters. They are the main immunity source. So, can we give Gurji like Rasayan Dravyas, which will increase the immunity, and they will affect to increase, they will effect maybe to increase the WC count. Thirdly, for the platelets are Sandhan Kara. So, Dravya like Sandhana Dravya, like Sariva, Shitaviryatmak, can be used more specifically for the platelet count. This is a logic I am putting in front of you. Generally, I keep this logic in my mind in my patients. So, in such cases, along with thinking of Rakta Dhatu as a whole, I add these 3 points with the specific necessity of that patient. I will be happy to have your views on this logic, and this second definition, Rakta Vruddhi Sthairya Karanam, is very important clinically because we see most of the patients of this requirement. Thank you very much. We will come with next topic in the next episode. Thank you very much.